5 Life-Changing Habits. Motivation from Jim Rohn. Welcome, everyone, to the insightful lessons from Jim Rohn, where we explore the secrets to success from one of the masters of personal development. Today, I want to share with you a life-changing story stemming from the simple yet powerful habits that Jim Rohn implemented in just 1 week, helping him become the person he always dreamed of being. Surely, you've heard his famous saying, "Success doesn't come from what you want. Success comes from doing the necessary things every day." And it is these habits, though small, that have the power to change lives, leading us to remarkable achievements in both our careers and personal lives. In this video, we will explore 5 success habits that Jim Rohn applied to improve his life daily, from waking up early to dedicate time to oneself, to personal development through daily learning and reading. These habits helped him manage his personal finances better and opened up opportunities for personal growth that he previously couldn't have imagined. One of the important lessons he shared is that discipline is the key to success, but that discipline must be maintained every day. Additionally, connecting with people and building a network of relationships not only brings value to life, but also helps create new opportunities you might not expect. And finally, the habit of focusing on gratitude every day will help you always view life positively, thereby creating a positive environment for growth and advancement. This is how you can change your life in just 1 week. These habits don't require you to have special talents or ideal circumstances, but only your determination and perseverance. Every small action, when performed consistently, will create solid success habits and help you achieve greater goals in the future. If you find these habits helpful and want to start changing your life today, don't forget to like, share this video, and subscribe to the channel for more inspiring videos and valuable lessons from Jim Rohn. Let's begin our journey of creating good habits and developing ourselves every day. The first habit that Jim Rohn applied to change his life was waking up 3 hours early each day. He shared that success doesn't come from what you want. Success comes from doing the necessary things every day. Waking up early is one of the success habits that many successful people have adopted to improve their lives every day. Initially, waking up at 3 a.m. every day might feel difficult and tiring. However, Jim Rohn transformed this time into a valuable period that helped him be more proactive in all his endeavors. You might be thinking, why is waking up early so important? For Jim Rohn, these early morning hours were when he could dedicate time to himself without being disturbed by anyone. This was the time he could take control of his life before the world began to make demands. Jim Rohn didn't just wake up early to exercise or drink coffee. He dedicated these morning hours to personal development, planning, and reflecting on what he wanted to achieve during the day. Waking up early gave him a quiet space to improve his personal finances, plan his spending, and effectively strategize his financial goals. It was by taking control of this time that he could create solid stepping stones for the entire day. The habit of waking up early not only helps you create time to live purposefully, but also helps you grow personally in a powerful way, because every morning you can start the new day with a positive attitude, clear goals, and specific strategies. That is how you create good habits for yourself. You don't just wake up because you have to, but you wake up with anticipation for the new opportunities that will come during the day. Jim Rohn emphasized, life will always give you lessons, but only when you are proactive can you turn those lessons into opportunities for success. When you wake up early, you have the opportunity to plan your day early. This brings a sense of control over your life and better time management. Moreover, you will have time to do the most important things without rushing. This helps you work more effectively. Not only that, but waking up early also helps you start the day with abundant energy, making you feel more confident and stronger in facing the challenges of the day. Another significant benefit of waking up early is that this time allows you to dedicate yourself to personal development through learning. You can read books, research areas where you want to improve yourself, or simply reflect on the decisions you've made and the goals you want to achieve. This action will help you grow personally every day and improve your time management skills in both work and life. When you dedicate time to personal development every day, you will not only improve your professional skills, but also develop a positive mindset and a disciplined spirit that helps you stay on track, steady, and persistent. Finally, waking up early is also a way to create good habits, helping you develop a proactive life instead of being swept away by the flow of events and circumstances around you. You don't need to wait for a perfect day to start changing. Instead, you can start today with a small decision to wake up earlier and use that time effectively. Jim Rohn shared, "Discipline is the key to success. That discipline needs to be practiced daily." Therefore, if you start waking up early and take control of this time, you have built a solid success habit for yourself. Thus, waking up early is one of the simple habits that brings incredibly significant results. This is the first step for you to improve your life every day, develop yourself, and manage your time better. If you are looking for ways to create good habits and live purposefully, start with waking up early, and you will see a clear difference in your own life. The second habit that Jim Rohn applied to change his life was dedicating the first hour of each day to personal development. Jim Rohn always emphasized that you cannot change your life if you do not change your daily habits. Spending time learning, researching, and developing yourself right from the early morning is how he improved his life every day and achieved great accomplishments in his life. In today's world, full of distractions, dedicating time to yourself for development is extremely important. This habit is not just about reading books or listening to podcasts, but about investing in your intellect and spirit every day, helping you develop your thinking and grow personally in a steady manner. Jim Rohn shared, "The world has plenty of time to tell you what they think. But if you don't decide what you think beforehand, you'll be swept away by outside currents." Successful people never allow themselves to be controlled by external influences. They live purposefully, proactively choosing positive thoughts and sources of inspiration that help them constantly strive forward. When you start your day by dedicating time to personal development, you establish a solid foundation for the entire day. Reading books is one of the most effective ways to develop yourself and broaden your horizons. Jim Rohn regularly read books by famous authors, philosophers, and great thinkers. When you invest in your intellect, you not only absorb valuable knowledge, but also learn how to think, critique, and make sound decisions in life. This is the first step in building successful habits for yourself. When you spend an hour each day learning and reading, you accumulate a priceless store of knowledge that not everyone possesses. In addition to reading, Jim Rohn also advised dedicating time to reflection and planning for the new day. Living purposefully not only helps you define your direction, but also creates daily motivation for you to achieve greater goals. Planning helps you manage your time better, allocate tasks appropriately, and create steady steps. Success doesn't come from what you want. Success comes from doing the necessary things every day. Jim Rohn taught that it is the small actions taken consistently and intentionally each day that will lead you to success. The habit of dedicating the first hour of the day to personal development also helps you create focus and perseverance in all your endeavors. When you start your day with a positive mindset, you will feel more confident in facing challenges and solving problems effectively. This will not only help you manage your time scientifically, but also help you maintain positive energy throughout the day. Moreover, focusing on personal development will help you improve your personal finance management skills because you will be able to make wiser decisions about financial matters in your life. When you dedicate the first hour to personal development, you are not only improving your life every day, but also building a success habit that makes you more confident in all areas of life. Jim Rohn shared, "You cannot get different results if you do not change your daily actions. It is these small habits, when practiced every day, that will create a significant difference in the future." If you want to create good habits for yourself, start by dedicating time to personal development. Don't let external factors affect your progress. Choose to read, reflect, plan, and invest in yourself every day. When you do this consistently, you will see that personal growth is a natural process, and success will come to you sustainably. Just be persistent and determined, and positive changes will come in a short time. Make each day a day of self-learning, and you will never regret what you have invested in yourself. The third habit that Jim Rohn shared in his journey to change his life is to record all daily expenses. This is a simple yet incredibly powerful habit that helps you manage your personal finances effectively and thereby improve your life every day. Jim Rohn once said, "Success doesn't come from what you want. Success comes from doing the necessary things every day." Recording expenses is not just about noting down the money you spend, but also an action that helps you create good habits in controlling your finances, avoiding reckless spending, and helping you manage your time better. When you record your expenses, you will notice unnecessary expenditures that you still make daily. Jim Rohn once shared that before adopting this habit, he often felt confused or didn't know where his money went, even though he didn't necessarily spend too much. This is very common in everyday life, when we easily forget small expenses like buying coffee, snacks, or things that are not really necessary. Therefore, recording all expenses will give you a clear view of your financial situation and make it easier to make more informed decisions in managing your personal finances. This habit really helps you save money, strengthen financial control, and make every dollar you earn more valuable. One of the great benefits of recording expenses is that it helps you grow personally in the financial realm. Tracking your spending will help you see your spending trends, thereby creating positive changes. For example, you might realize that you spend too much on unnecessary items, or you might notice that you could save more if you changed your shopping habits. When you control your finances well, you will have more time and energy to invest in other important goals in life, such as career development, investing in education, or saving for long-term goals. Recording daily expenses also helps you develop discipline and perseverance, important qualities that help you achieve long-term success. Jim Rohn once said, "Discipline is the key to success." Performing small actions every day, such as recording all expenses, not only helps you control your finances, but also helps you build a purposeful lifestyle, always controlling every aspect of your life. These small changes will have a big impact on how you view life, and those changes will create a proactive life where you are not swept away by impulsive decisions, but always know exactly what you are doing and why you are doing it. Once you have consistently recorded your expenses, you will find it easier to plan your finances and manage your time effectively. This helps you allocate resources more rationally, helping you achieve your financial goals quickly. You will no longer feel lost in financial decisions. Moreover, when you can manage your personal finances well, you will also be able to invest in projects or opportunities that help you develop further. For example, personal development through learning new skills, investing in health, or career advancement. This habit also helps you develop perseverance in maintaining a responsible lifestyle and creating good habits. When you control your finances, you will also be able to control other aspects of your life. You cannot get different results if you do not change your daily actions. Jim Rohn shared. When you start with simple actions like recording daily expenses, you will feel the difference in your life, not only financially, but in all aspects. We all know that managing personal finances is an important factor in having a stable and growing life. Recording all daily expenses is the first step for you to improve your life every day, helping you save more and invest in things that are truly important. This will not only help you manage your finances well, but also help you develop personally in a steady and successful direction. When you control your finances, you will see that you can take charge of your life and have enough energy to pursue bigger goals. The fourth habit that Jim Rohn applied to change his life was connecting with 5 new people every day. This may sound simple, but it is actually one of the important steps in building a strong and sustainable network of relationships to change your life, contribute to personal growth, and improve your life every day. Jim Rohn said, "Life is not about what you know, but about who you know." Connecting with people and building relationships not only helps you learn many new things, but also opens up new opportunities in work and life. In today's era, we can connect with thousands of people through online platforms, but building deep and meaningful relationships is a significant challenge. Jim Rohn understood that not every relationship brings value. Therefore, he decided to practice the habit of connecting with 5 new people every day, not just to exchange work, but to build quality relationships. These relationships will not only help you develop personally, but also broaden your horizons and bring new opportunities in life. Jim Rohn shared, "Your network is your greatest asset." When you build sincere relationships, you will find your life becomes richer and more diverse. Connecting with new people is not just about shaking hands and exchanging business cards, but more importantly, creating a space to share thoughts, experiences, and learn from others. Connecting with people sincerely will create relationships based on respect and trust. These are the relationships that will accompany you through difficulties and help you achieve successes in life. What you give is what you get back, Jim Rohn taught. When you help others, share experiences, and support their development, you will receive appreciation and opportunities for collaboration in the future. These connections will not only help you create good habits and gain awareness, but also help you live purposefully. Because you will always have people by your side to encourage, support, and share important moments in life. Moreover, connecting with people also helps you learn new things that you might not have thought of. Every person you meet, every conversation is an opportunity for personal growth. Through these conversations, you can learn new strategies, absorb different perspectives, and realize untapped potential within yourself. Creating the good habit of connecting every day will help you expand your knowledge, build communication skills, and become an influential person in the community. Jim Rohn also emphasized that good relationships are the key that opens the door to success. Your ability to connect with like-minded people will help you build a strong community where everyone supports each other's growth. These relationships will not only be a source of spiritual encouragement, but can also bring valuable career opportunities, helpful advice, and even business partnerships or investment opportunities. Connecting with 5 new people every day helps you not only develop yourself, but also build a solid support network that helps you go further in your career and life. Most importantly, connecting every day helps you maintain a positive spirit in life. When you have good relationships, you will not feel lonely or lost. You will have a group of people who support you, help you overcome challenges, and continue to move forward. As Jim Rohn said, every day is an opportunity to change your life. And one of the great ways to change your life is to build quality relationships that help you stay on the right track and expand your potential. In summary, connecting with people is an important habit in everyone's personal development journey. Actively connecting with new people not only helps you grow personally, but also creates invaluable opportunities in work and life. When you build sincere relationships, you not only improve your life every day, but also create a solid support network that helps you overcome all challenges and achieve success. Start today and apply this habit to your life. You will see the positive changes it brings. The 5th habit that Jim Rohn shared in his journey to change his life is to focus on gratitude every day. Jim Rohn shared, "It's not because you don't have enough, but because you haven't learned to appreciate what you already have." This habit is not just about thanking life or those around you, but a method to improve your life every day and change your entire perspective on the world. Gratitude has the power to change your mindset, thereby opening up a positive environment and creating conditions for personal growth. Dedicating time each day to write down the things you are grateful for helps you shift from a mindset of scarcity to a mindset of abundance, where you see value and goodness even in the smallest things. Jim Rohn taught that we lack nothing but the awareness of what we already have. That's why focusing on gratitude every day can completely change how you experience life. When you start each day by recognizing the good things you already have, no matter how small, you will feel richer, happier, and more motivated to live purposefully. Gratitude helps you manage your time and resources more effectively. When you appreciate what you already have, you won't waste time on unimportant things. Instead, you will dedicate time and energy to things that bring real value. That's when you learn how to improve your life every day by focusing on the positive things instead of the problems or challenges you face. It was gratitude that helped Jim Rohn maintain his spirit and continue to develop himself despite the difficulties in life. Jim Rohn said, "Gratitude is the foundation of all success." When you are grateful for what you have, you will receive more. Additionally, focusing on gratitude every day helps you maintain a positive spirit even when facing challenges. When you are grateful for the difficulties in life, you will see them as opportunities to learn and grow. Instead of complaining about things that are not to your liking, you will learn to recognize the valuable lessons in each challenge. When you can view life from a positive perspective, you will see that everything around you offers opportunities and growth. Jim Rohn said, "When you look at life with eyes of gratitude, you will realize that life always brings you good things." Gratitude not only helps you maintain a positive environment, but also helps you build quality relationships with those around you. When you feel grateful and appreciate what others have done for you, you will easily connect and build closer and more sincere relationships. In fact, when you are grateful and share that gratitude, you create a positive cycle in your relationships. Those around you will feel appreciated and valued, thereby making the relationships deeper and more sustainable. Jim Rohn shared, "You cannot go to success without people by your side, and those people only come when you appreciate and thank them." Moreover, when you focus on gratitude every day, you will feel happier and more content with what you already have, instead of always dreaming of things you don't have. When you change your perspective on life from scarcity to abundance, you will realize that life is not a competition to have more, but an appreciation of what you already have. This habit helps you not only develop personally, but also build a fuller and more complete life. In summary, focusing on gratitude every day is one of the 5 life-changing habits for real results, starting now. Hey there! Life in the US at 35 can feel like a whirlwind, right? Balancing career, maybe family, personal aspirations. It's a lot. You've probably heard countless tips and tricks for success, but sometimes the simplest things, done consistently, have the most profound impact. That's what the wisdom of Jim Rohn boils down to. It's not about some magic formula, but about the power of daily habits. We're going to break down 5 key habits that Jim Rohn championed, not just as abstract ideas, but as practical steps you can weave into your week, starting today, to create real, lasting change. Forget overnight transformations. This is about building a foundation for the life you truly want. Habit 1. The power of your first 3 hours. Own your morning. Jim Rohn was a firm believer that how you start your day largely dictates how the rest of it unfolds. Waking up 3 hours before you absolutely have to be anywhere isn't about torturing yourself. It's about carving out sacred time for you before the demands of the world come knocking. Why is this so powerful? Think about your typical morning. Maybe it's hitting snooze, rushing to get ready, checking emails before your feet even hit the floor. That sets a tone of reactivity, of being controlled by external pressures from the get-go. Waking up early flips that script. It gives you a buffer, a space to be proactive, to focus on what you want and need. Concrete examples and actions. Start small. Don't jump from your current wake-up time to 3 hours earlier overnight. That's a recipe for burnout. Instead, try waking up 15 to 30 minutes earlier each week until you reach your desired time. Even that small shift can make a difference. Design your power hours. What will you do with this extra time? Don't just aimlessly wander around. Be intentional. Here are some ideas tailored for a busy professional in the US. Mindful movement, 30 minutes. This could be a jog in your neighborhood, a yoga session at home using a YouTube video, a quick workout in your living room. It's about getting your body moving and your blood flowing before the day's stresses set in. Actionable step. Tonight, lay out your workout clothes or yoga mat, so it's the first thing you see in the morning. Personal development, 30 minutes. This is your time to feed your mind. Read a chapter of a book on leadership. Listen to a motivational podcast during your commute, if your early morning involves that, or work on a new skill through an online course. Actionable step. Before bed, choose one article or podcast episode you will engage with in the morning. Strategic planning, 30 minutes. Instead of diving straight into emails, Take this time to review your goals for the week and for the day. Prioritize your tasks. Visualize your successes. This proactive approach can significantly reduce feelings of being overwhelmed. Actionable step. Tonight, jot down 3 key things you want to accomplish tomorrow. Quiet reflection, 30 minutes. This could be journaling, meditation, or simply enjoying a cup of coffee in silence, allowing your thoughts to settle. This practice can boost your mental clarity and reduce stress. Actionable step. Find a quiet corner in your home where you can spend 15 minutes in stillness tomorrow morning. Be consistent. Most days, life happens. You won't be able to wake up 3 hours early every single day. Aim for consistency, 5 to 6 days a week. Even on busier days, try for an extra 30 to 60 minutes of personal time. The result you'll see. You'll likely experience a greater sense of control over your day, reduce stress levels, and a feeling of accomplishment before the workday even begins. This proactive start sets a positive tone and fuels your momentum. Habit 2, the golden hour. Invest in yourself first. Jim Rohn emphasized that you can't expect your life to improve if you don't improve. Dedicating the first hour of your awake time, which, if you're following habit 1, is likely part of your early morning, to personal development is like investing in your most valuable asset, yourself. Why is this crucial? In the hustle of American life, it's easy to get caught up in serving others, your job, your family, your responsibilities. But if you don't consistently nourish your mind and spirit, you'll eventually run on empty. This golden hour is your dedicated time for growth, learning, and expanding your horizons. Concrete examples and actions. Intentional learning. This isn't passive scrolling through social media. This is active engagement with content that elevates you. Deep reading, 30 minutes. Choose books that challenge your thinking, offer new perspectives, or teach valuable skills related to your career, finances, or personal growth. This could be anything from leadership biographies to books on psychology or investing. Actionable step. Identify one book you've been meaning to read and commit to reading at least 10 to 15 pages during your golden hour tomorrow. Focused listening, 30 minutes. Podcasts and audiobooks are fantastic resources, especially if your golden hour involves a commute or a quiet activity like stretching. Choose content that educates or inspires you. There are podcasts on everything from entrepreneurship to mindfulness to specific hobbies. Actionable step. Search for a podcast related to your goals or interests and queue up an episode for tomorrow morning. Skill development. Use this time to actively work on a new skill. This could be learning a new language through an app like Duolingo, practicing coding through an online platform, or even working on a creative pursuit like playing a musical instrument. Actionable step. Identify one skill you'd like to develop and dedicate at least 15 minutes to practicing it during your golden hour tomorrow. Reflection and journaling, 15 to 30 minutes. Use this time to process your thoughts, reflect on your goals, and plan your day with intention. Journaling prompts can be helpful, such as, what am I grateful for today? What are my top priorities? What challenges might I face, and how can I overcome them? Actionable step. Keep a journal by your bedside and write down 3 things you're grateful for and your top priority for tomorrow morning. The result you'll see. Over time, consistently investing in yourself will lead to increased knowledge, improved skills, a broader perspective, and greater self-confidence. You'll feel more equipped to handle challenges and seize opportunities. Habit 3. The financial mirror. Track your spending. Understand your flow. Jim Rohn understood that financial success isn't just about earning more. It's about managing what you have effectively. Tracking your daily expenses, no matter how small, provides a clear picture of where your money is actually going. Why is this so important? Especially in the US, it's easy to lose track of small, seemingly insignificant expenses. That daily coffee, those impulse buys on Amazon, those subscription services you barely use. These can add up significantly over time, hindering your ability to save, invest, and achieve your financial goals in the often expensive landscape of the US. Concrete examples and actions. Choose your method. There are various ways to track your spending. Find one that fits your lifestyle. Mobile apps. Apps like Mint, YNAB. You need a budget. And personal capital allow you to link your bank accounts and credit cards to automatically track your transactions. Actionable step. Download one of these apps tonight and link at least one of your accounts. Spreadsheets. A simple Google Sheet or Excel document can be effective if you prefer manual entry. Create columns for date, item, category, and amount. Actionable step. Create a basic spreadsheet with these columns tonight. Notebook. A small notebook you carry with you can work for jotting down expenses on the go. Actionable step. Find a small notebook and keep it in your bag or car. Be detailed. Don't just write lunch. Note down the specific amount you spent. Categorizing your expenses, e.g., groceries, dining out, entertainment, transportation, will provide valuable insights into your spending patterns. Review regularly. Don't just track, analyze. Set aside time each week, perhaps during your golden hour on a weekend, to review your spending. Where is your money going? Are there areas where you can cut back? Are your expenses aligned with your financial goals? Actionable step. Schedule 30 minutes in your calendar for the end of this week to review your tracked expenses. Identify money leaks. You'll likely discover small, recurring expenses that you don't even think about, but that add up over time. Maybe it's that unused subscription or the extra snacks you buy at the gas station. Identifying these leaks is the first step to plugging them. The result you'll see. You'll gain a much clearer understanding of your financial situation, identify areas for potential savings, and feel more in control of your money. This awareness is the foundation for making informed financial decisions and working towards your financial freedom. Habit 4. The power of connection. Reach out and build bridges. Jim Rohn wisely said, "You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with." Expanding your network and intentionally connecting with new people can bring fresh perspectives, new opportunities, and valuable support into your life. Why is this so vital, especially in a diverse and opportunity-rich environment like the US? The US thrives on connections and networking, whether it's for career advancement, personal growth, or simply building a strong support system. Your network is a powerful asset. Connecting with 5 new people each day isn't about collecting business cards. It's about initiating meaningful interactions. Concrete examples and actions. Online engagement. Platforms like LinkedIn are goldmines for professional connections. Send personalized connection requests to people in your industry or those whose work you admire. Engage in relevant groups and discussions. Actionable step. Today, identify 3 to 5 people on LinkedIn you'd like to connect with and send them personalized invitations referencing something specific about their profile or work. Attend industry events, even virtual ones. Look for conferences, workshops, or meetups related to your field or interests. Even virtual events offer opportunities to connect through chat features or breakout sessions. Actionable step. Search for relevant online or local events happening in the next month and commit to attending at least one. Engage in your community. Attend local events, join clubs or organizations related to your hobbies, or volunteer for a cause you care about. These are great ways to meet people with shared values. Actionable step. Research local clubs or volunteer opportunities in your area and identify one you might be interested in. Be genuinely interested. When you connect with someone new, focus on listening and learning about them. Ask open-ended questions about their experiences, their work, their passions. Genuine interest is the foundation of strong relationships. Follow up. Don't let connections be one-time interactions. If you had a good conversation, send a follow-up message expressing your appreciation for their time and perhaps suggesting a way to stay in touch. The result you'll see. You'll expand your network, gain access to new ideas and opportunities, and build a stronger support system. These connections can lead to career advancements, valuable mentorships, and enriching personal relationships. Habit 5. The attitude of gratitude. Appreciate the present, cultivate positivity. Jim Rohn believed that gratitude isn't just a nice feeling. It's a powerful force that shifts your perspective and attracts more positivity into your life. Focusing on what you're grateful for each day can transform your mindset. Why is this so impactful, especially when navigating the pressures of life in the US? It's easy to get caught up in what you don't have, the challenges you face, or the things you want to achieve. While ambition is important, a lack of gratitude can lead to dissatisfaction and a negative outlook. Cultivating gratitude helps you appreciate the good in your life, even amidst difficulties. Concrete examples and actions. The Gratitude Journal, 5 minutes daily. Keep a journal and each day write down 3 to 5 things you are grateful for. These can be big or small: a supportive friend, a beautiful sunset, a delicious meal, a professional achievement. Actionable step. Tonight, find a notebook or create a digital document and write down 3 things you are grateful for today. The Gratitude Scan. Throughout your day, consciously look for things to appreciate. Notice the kindness of a stranger, the efficiency of a service, the beauty of your surroundings. Take a moment to acknowledge these small positives. Express your appreciation. Make it a point to verbally thank people who have helped you or made a positive impact on your day. A sincere thank you can go a long way in strengthening relationships and fostering positive interactions. Actionable step. Today, make a conscious effort to thank at least 3 people for something they did. Reflect on challenges with gratitude. Even difficult situations can offer opportunities for growth and learning. Try to find the silver lining or the lesson learned in challenging experiences. This doesn't mean ignoring the pain, but it means finding a way to extract value from it. The result you'll see. You'll experience a shift in your mindset towards greater positivity, resilience, and overall happiness. Gratitude reduces stress, improves relationships, and helps you recognize the abundance in your life, no matter your current circumstances. Your week of transformation starts now. These 5 habits, while seemingly simple, are incredibly powerful when practiced consistently. Jim Rohn didn't achieve his success overnight. It was the accumulation of these daily disciplines that propelled him forward. You don't need to overhaul your entire life today. Choose 1 or 2 of these habits that resonate most with you and commit to implementing the actionable steps we've outlined. As you experience the positive impact of these small changes, you'll be naturally motivated to incorporate the others. Remember, this isn't about perfection. It's about progress. There will be days when you slip up. The key is to get back on track as quickly as possible. Be patient with yourself. Celebrate your small victories and trust the process. You have the power to shape your life, 1 habit at a time. Start today, be consistent, and watch the positive changes unfold. You've got this. Thank God for helping you know our videos. You want to own the entire series of these interesting and attractive videos? Love the full systematic version? Please subscribe to our YouTube channel to not miss the next video. Thank you for watching this video. Let's learn together. Even if there is 1 word or 1 idea that helps you live a useful life, it will also make joy multiply. Sending you love, peace, success, and happiness.